There's a new secret method that could get your EIN in just 7 to 10 days instead of waiting for months on end. A method that costs absolutely nothing but can save you weeks of frustration and get your business moving forward. That's exactly what I'm sharing with you today, the exact process I discovered after weeks of research and testing that finally got my EIN delivered fast. And the best part? It's completely free. Let me paint you a picture of what happens without an EIN. Imagine you've already invested in forming your LLC. You're excited to launch your business, but suddenly you hit a brick wall. No US bank will open an account for you. Payment processors reject your applications. You can't even fill out a W-9 form for your clients. This happened to my friend Tony from Canada. He waited almost 4 months for his EIN, and during that time he lost out on 2 major client contracts worth over $20,000 because he couldn't process payments properly. His LLC was just sitting there, legally formed but practically useless. An EIN is essentially your business's social security number in the US. Without it, your LLC is like a car without keys. It looks nice, but you can't actually drive it anywhere. So what are your options? Through my research and personal experience, I've found there are 3 ways to get your EIN as a non-US resident. The first way is the standard do-it-yourself method, which is free but typically takes 3+ months of anxious waiting. This is the route most people take, and that is why many international entrepreneurs end up frustrated. The second approach uses a faxing tool like Fax Plus or eFax to speed things up, combined with some strategic follow-up calls. This method is still free, minus the small cost of the faxing service, and can cut your waiting time down to about 7 to 10 days. This is the method I'll be showing you today. And the third option? You can skip the headache entirely and let a formation agent like Busy handle everything for around $70. This is perfect if you value your time more than money. Today I'm focusing on that second method, the fast and free approach that most people don't know about. So let's get started. First things first. Grab your LLC's Articles of Organization. This is your proof that your LLC exists. I've got mine right here from Wyoming, but yours might be from Delaware, Florida, or any other state. Just make sure you have it handy. Next, we need Form SS4. Just Google Form SS4 PDF or use the direct link I've put in the description. Now, quick story time. My first application. Total disaster. I waited 3 months only to learn I made simple mistakes that could have been avoided. Let me save you that pain with the exact process that worked for me. At the top, put your exact LLC name from your articles. Mine is JJ Digital Consult LLC. Even a small difference can delay everything. Skip the next 2 sections unless you have a trading name different from your LLC. For your address, this is key. Use your international address. I made the mistake of using my friend's US address, but your international address works perfectly. This is where they'll mail your EIN letter. The next address section? Leave it blank. You already provided your address above. Here comes critical step number 1. Where it asks about your foreign location, enter your country and city like London, UK, or Toronto, Canada. This flags you as an international applicant. Next, put your full name as it appears on LLC documents. Now for critical step number 2. In the SSN TIN box, just write foreign. This is the magic word. Don't try to enter numbers here. Check yes where it asks if you're applying for an LLC. Are you the only owner? Write 1. Got partners? Put in that number instead. Check yes where it confirms your LLC was formed in the US. Here's critical step number 3. For the business type, if you have a single-member LLC, check Other and write exactly Foreign-Owned US Disregarded Entity. For a multi-member LLC, check Partnership instead. Now enter your LLC's state. Mine is Wyoming. Check Started New Business for why you're applying. Describe what your business does, e-commerce, consulting, whatever fits your situation. Put your LLC formation date in MMDDYYY format. Remember, in the US, the month comes first. Write 0 for employees unless you already have people on payroll. The next 2 sections are about the highest number of employees and wages. Skip these completely. Check the box that best describes your business activity. I checked Other and wrote e-commerce. Skip the principal line. At the bottom, check No if this is your first EIN application. Almost done. At the bottom, enter your name again, your title as Managing Member, and your international phone number with country code. Final step. Print, sign by hand, no digital signatures, and date it. Mail it off to the IRS address on the form instructions, and you'll get your EIN in about 4 weeks. This method has worked for all my LLCs and for hundreds of our clients. Once you have your EIN, you can open a US bank account, set up payment processes, and really scale your business globally. Now here's where the magic happens. Most people mail this form and wait months for a response. But we're going to use a faster method, faxing. I know what you're thinking. Faxing? What year is this, 1995? But trust me, the IRS still loves faxes, and this method works beautifully. You don't need an actual fax machine. There are plenty of online services like Fax Plus, MyFax or eFax that lets you send faxes from your computer. They typically cost around $5 for a month's subscription, which is all you'll need. Once you've signed up for a faxing service, you'll create a new fax with these components. Your completed and signed SS4 form. A copy of your LLC's Articles of Organization. Here's a crucial tip. Fax your documents twice. The IRS is notorious for losing paperwork, and sending it twice doubles your chances of a quick response. Fax everything to this number if you're outside the US. Now comes the part most people miss. The follow-up call. After waiting exactly 4 business days from sending your fax, call the IRS. I will drop it inside the description below. When the automated system answers, press 1 or 2 for Spanish, then press 1 again for EIN assistance and follow the prompts to speak with an agent. Have your SS4 form with you during this call because they'll ask questions to verify your application. Simply explain that you faxed your EIN application 4 days ago and you're calling to check on its status. Conversation like, "Hello, I'm calling to check on the status of my EIN application for my LLC. I faxed Form SS4 on Monday. Yes, the LLC name is JJ Digital Consult LLC. This follow-up call is the secret ingredient. In many cases, they'll process your application while you're on the phone and give you your EIN number right then and there. If not, they'll tell you exactly what to do next. For non-US residents, there's also a special international number. I will drop it inside the description below. International applicants can sometimes receive their EIN by phone using this number, which can be even faster. Now let me tackle some questions I know you're wondering about. Can I get an EIN without forming an LLC first, maybe as a sole proprietor? If you're a US resident, yes. But as a non-US resident, you must have your LLC formed first before applying for an EIN. Does the phone method still work in 2025? Yes, but it's gotten a bit slower due to IRS backlog. It's still much faster than waiting without following up. How do I sign the form properly? Print it, sign it with a pen, then scan it before faxing. Digital signatures aren't accepted by the IRS for this form. Can you apply online with Canadian SIN or other foreign tax ID? Unfortunately, no. The online application only works with US Social Security numbers. What's the average wait time to get your EIN number? Using this method, typically 7 to 10 days. Without following up, potentially 3+ months or more. Do I need an ITIN before I can get an EIN? No. The EIN is enough for your company. You don't need an ITIN first. Now I understand that some of you might be thinking, this sounds like a lot of work, and I don't want to deal with IRS phone calls. I get it. If you'd rather save time than money, there is another option. Check out Busy using the link in the description. For just $70, they'll handle the entire EIN application process for you. They have dedicated staff who know exactly how to navigate the IRS systems and can often get your EIN faster than if you did it yourself. Plus, if you form your LLC with BizE using our link, you'll also get free consultation and registered agent services for a full year. That's an incredible value that can save you hundreds of dollars. Before I let you go, let's quickly recap what we've learned. Getting your EIN doesn't have to be a months-long nightmare. With the fax and follow-up method I've shown you today, you can cut your waiting time down to about a week. Remember to write foreign on line 7B of your SS4 form. Use an online faxing service to send your documents twice. And don't forget that crucial follow-up call after 4 business days. Once you have your EIN, a whole new world opens up for your US business. You can open bank accounts, process payments through platforms like Stripe and PayPal, file your taxes properly, and truly start operating in the US market. If this video has helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more international business tips. Your support means the world to me and helps other entrepreneurs find this information. Drop any questions you have in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Until next time, build your international business empire. See you in the next video.